Okay, if you've ever been on a diet to lose weight, you're gonna wanna see this. I'm Laura Lee, I'm a nutritionist, and I am going to be divulging the only diet that works for everyone. Let's go. Welcome back, Little Rooty. I am so pleased to be discussing today with you the only diet that actually works for anybody to lose weight sustainably and keep it off. If you are new here, hello, I am Laura Lee. I am both an academic researcher and a master healer, as well as very recently being accredited with being a nutritionist. Now, I help women predominantly, but people in general, get to their ideal body compositions, their best bodies, easily, sustainably, with as little effort as possible by using wellness techniques that feel good and holistic health techniques that, when put together and blended together, make every single step just a little bit easier. So if you've been struggling to lose weight, you are in the right place, because that is what we do through empowerment in a body positive manner. Now, today I am talking about the only diet that actually works. And when I say works, I mean works to not just lose weight, but to get into the lifestyle, the life, the body that you love and that you can keep. Now, I know if you are here that you've probably tried many other diets before, or at least one or two. I think I tried my first diet when I was like 15 or 16. It was like a soup diet, and it left me crying in the fridge by, I think it was like mid-afternoon. I remember the sun was still very much out and it was not dinner time, so I was already absolutely miserable and looking for food. Now, these diets do not work for a lot of different reasons, but the first reason is that it really, if something doesn't make you happy, it does not actually align with your highest health, or what we call your ideal body nature. Now, before I get into the ultimate diet, the ultimate weight loss diet, or the ultimate ideal body composition diet, I just want to talk a little bit about why these other diets don't work and what is actually required to get into your ideal body composition kind of effortlessly, sustainably, easily. Now, the reason these other diets don't work is because there are 4 layers to weight loss. The first layer is mental. Now, this is how you think about yourself, how you think about your lifestyle. And the second, which goes along with the first, is the emotional layer. Now, the emotional layer is how you feel about your lifestyle, how you feel about your activities, how you feel about yourself. These two things put together kind of blend into your sense of self, like your identity. So if you identify as a healthy person, then you will be making healthy choices and having healthy kind of emotions or positive emotions towards healthy activities. This is kind of the body positive side of it. This is feeling empowered in yourself, feeling confident, feeling comfortable, having a good relationship with your body, having a good relationship with food. And this is really a missing key in the whole weight loss kind of equation that is a little bit being talked about now, but it's largely ignored, and it's almost wholly misunderstood, because your identity, who you see yourself as being, it dictates not only all of your choices, but it also affects the other 2 layers. The other 2 layers are energetic, so that is how aligned you are with your ideal body's needs, with your ideal body's sense of fulfillment, with your naturally best body's kind of urges, desires. It's the spiritual layer, which a lot of people don't realize is the more closely linked to physical than even mental and emotional. A lot of people lump spirit and energy in with this mental emotional sphere, when it's really actually way more closely related to the physical sphere, which is the 4th layer. And the fourth layer is oftentimes the only layer that we're really focusing on. It's what you eat, it's how you work out, it's the calories in and the calories out equation, how your body is performing, your metabolism, etc. When really we're kind of missing that your body is actually kind of a product of your unconscious programming, of your deep-seated beliefs, the ones that you're not even aware of your environment, and is constantly being kind of shaped and being driven by your mental, emotional, and spiritual state. When we look at the physical at Upwards Wellness, yes, we talk about metabolism and your nervous system and hormones, etc. Your nervous system and hormones are actually more linked to energy and spirit than it is the physical, but that is a part of our physical body that we can measure through scientific means, so we can look at that through a physical lens. But on the physical realm of weight loss, we also look into your beliefs about your body, your beliefs about what you're capable of, and how those beliefs impact what you do and how you react. So together, the energetic and the physical layers actually create kind of what you do, your habits, the way that you react to situations, the way you act towards your health, and things like hormones and metabolism, etc. So the only way to lose weight is to actually work with yourself on all 4 of these layers. And diet is actually a really phenomenal one to kind of learn about yourself with and use to get into your ideal body composition. That's probably why we focus on it so often, because it does kind of permeate through all of the layers. So if you choose to go go on a keto diet or something, that's going to work for you if it positively affects the way that you think about yourself, the way you feel about yourself. It's aligned deeply with what you need and satisfies you. You deeply believe that this is an awesome action that you can take that's going to support your health, and you're personally ready to take that step into a new body, into a new life, into the best version of you. Now, keto does not work if you don't think this is healthy, you don't think this is good, if you don't feel that this is really beneficial to you, if you feel, cravings for carbohydrates, if you feel like this is kind of like a punishment that you can't have cake at, somebody's birthday party, etc., if you feel left out, if it's not aligned with your body's needs, which for most people it is not, because most people's bodies, human bodies, run really well on carbohydrates. So if this is not the diet that's aligned with your body's needs, it's not going to work. If it doesn't create high energy within you, if it doesn't satisfy you, if it doesn't inspire you to healthy action, or you're just not ready yet to let go of whatever is holding you back from your best body and actually step forward into the highest version of yourself. That's why you'll find success and failure rates for every diet on the planet, because it depends more on you being in relationship with yourself than it does on specifically adhering to a diet's kind of rules or whatever. Now, I am a scientist, and there are things that we can measure about your body, about nutrition. We know what human bodies need. We have nutritional wisdom. The keto diet was actually birthed from science in that it cut carbohydrates. It was a scientific method to cut carbohydrates out of the diet, to feed your body lots of fat, to get yourself into ketosis, to start burning these carbohydrate filled fat molecules to lose weight for surgery, because carbohydrate fat molecules actually bind themselves to a water molecule when they're being stored. So losing the carbohydrate fat, you actually lose more weight, even though you're not technically losing more fat, which would let people that were going into surgery have less bulk. It's also why on the short term, sometimes low carbohydrate diets will have a larger weight loss yield or a larger fat loss yield, where in the long term, most other diets will actually catch up, even if you're on a high carb diet. It's just to do with that water molecule being shed with the carbohydrate fat molecule, which sounds all great, except for the fact that our bodies are meant to run on carbohydrates. So sticking to a diet like that is unknown whether it's going to be healthy or not. And it's definitely going to be extremely difficult because your body is probably not going to want to stay on it. So the only one diet that actually works for anybody to lose weight is what I call ideal body nature nutrition. So what ideal body nature nutrition is what I teach at Uproots Wellness. It is my own blend of using intuitive eating to understand what your body actually needs to facilitate healing, to grow your relationship with yourself, to heal your relationship with food, and then to strengthen your actual strategy towards getting into your best body by using nutritional wisdom and blending it in a way that facilitates building up that relationship with yourself, building up on all of those layers, building up on your identity as a healthy person. And those actions, those habits, those healthy routines, you know, they're all steeped in you feeling good. Ideal Body Nature Nutrition is like a strategic method to actually facilitate you feeling phenomenal about your diet, eating really, really well according to your ideal body nature, and getting into your ideal body composition by strategically aligning all 4 layers with your best self, with your best body, your natural health. So most people know what intuitive eating is, and I go into a lot of this and all of its healing principles and methods if you're actually doing it correctly in my programs. But the nutritional wisdom that we talk about in Ideal Body Nature Nutrition includes things like being in a caloric deficit without starving or feeling deprived, making healthy food that's super, super satisfying, finding your own mix of, you know, what macro profile kind of aligns with your best body. Are you the type of person whose body really responds to a high protein diet? Or do you need more fat? Or are good carbohydrates, introducing good carbohydrates, really what is going to fuel your best self? Are you the kind of person who needs mini meals? You're a grazer. Or does your best body require something like intermittent fasting to facilitate healing and growth? Is your ideal body nature nutrition vegetarian or Mediterranean or Paleolithic? Because all of these different diets, they can all be healthy. And the reason that ideal body nature nutrition is the only diet that works for everyone is because it is the only one that is designed specifically for you. It's designed specifically for you to figure out exactly what your best body needs. And with this combination of intuitive eating and nutritional wisdom and this very strategic approach to aligning your mental, emotional, energetic, and physical body with your ideal body needs is a foolproof method to create ideal body composition. This is body positive weight loss. And I'm going to be talking so much more about this from now until the end of this year because I just had a baby. I'm on a very successful, so far, postpartum weight loss journey, and I can't wait to share this all with you as we get into our best bodies together. I'm Laura Lee. I hope to see you guys next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and also send this link to your friends, any of your friends that you think need a little bit of a pick-me-up in the whole weight loss struggle. It doesn't need to be hard, guys. I promise. See you next week. These diets are blah. That they're that blah, blah, blah.